Hi. 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 I'm back. Just briefly. I won't keep you guys long. I just signed on to say hi and share anything new I've learned for the day. Yeah. How are you? How is everyone? Good? You guys had a good day? What's today, you guys? Thursday? I think it's Thursday. People get annoyed when I say that. People I live with that have to go to work. Sorry. I worked uh, my ass off at home, and I never got a paycheck. I never got a promotion. I didn't even get like a certificate for being the employee of the month. It's hard work to be a stay-at-home mom. That this is like my second marriage. I got to stay home. Yeah, that was hard work, you guys. Um, I was like a personal assistant to a lot of important people in my life. Yeah. But now I'm just a personal assistant to myself. Yeah. We got to clean back our energy, you guys. We really do. But you know what that did for me? All those years of self-sacrifice, actually, it it allowed my heart to grow big. Did you know that our hearts could grow? You guys have heard of like enlarged hearts? That's not a good thing. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the frequency. Did you know that the frequency of your heart, that you can increase it and make it more powerful, more full of love? Yeah, because our hearts are magnets, okay? And when you raise your frequency, you increase the frequency of that magnet. So now that magnet's super strong. Hi. Hi. I missed you guys. I did. I was gone for a few days. I was. Just, we all need some downtime. Everybody needs downtime. Yeah. That was delicious. I love taking downtime. Um, what was I saying? I know I was on a roll. Actually, what I learned today, you guys, I'm talking about my heart. Now I know. Because I was watching a video. I want you guys to go back. Sorry, I got spit on my lip. Um, go back and look at one of my last videos with my yellow hat, you guys, where I'm sitting here on the couch. Oh my God, I got freaked out. I was watching it, and my heart wanted to like poke out of my skin on my chest as it was beating. Like it wanted to reach out and grab you. Go back and watch that video. It's just a couple days old. I'm wearing the yellow hat. And it's freaky, you guys. Like, my heart's so big that it wants to come out. And I think it's the frequency that elevated. Yeah. So now it's like the magnet is like, it's strong, powerful. I have a powerful magnet in my chest. And we can manipulate that magnet to work for us. Did you know that? Yeah, we're supposed to. I also learned that the Egyptians, I believe, had a belief system that when we die, we are judged by the weight of our heart. Isn't that beautiful? I don't think it means literal weight of our heart. I think it's the frequency of your heart. Yeah, that's what I think. And I think that anybody who's a good person and doesn't sin, follows biblical law. We're all supposed to follow biblical law, you guys. You know that, right? I pass on what I learned. So the Egyptians judged us by the weight of our heart. Again, it was the frequency of our heart. I have a very high frequency. I, you know, living in a state of love doesn't mean like you're in love with somebody, gooey, mushy stuff. No, that's not what living in a state of love means. No, living in a state of love means that you you have unconditional love, like our Father in heaven has unconditional love for us. Okay. But on the same scale, you have to have the same type of judgment that our Heavenly Father has. And we have to honor His judgment. Yeah, we do. We can't go against God. We cannot. So anyway, go back, look at that video. My heart's like boom, 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 boom. You know, when I was 15, you guys, I've talked about how abandoned I was, right? Yeah. I had this horrible urine infection, 15. And I was working at the time. And I had my own vehicle. And I was able to find like a local health clinic. Excuse me. And the doctor that saw me asked me more questions about my health, not just about what I was there for. And he said, when was the last time that you had a full exam? I was like, I've never had, except maybe when I was little, I had my shots and stuff like that. I hadn't had an exam. Our parents never took us to the doctor, never. So he decided he was going to do an exam on me, which included like my vitals, I guess, right? So he's listening to my heart and he says, were you born with a heart murmur? And I said, I don't think so. He says, well, you have a heart murmur. And he says, I really recommend that you have an EKG, an electrocardiogram, so we could see if it's dangerous or not. It's malignant. Malignant means you may need surgery to repair it, I suppose, because at the end of the day, a heart murmur means you have an escape of air. It's a hole in your heart. That's what it means. And some people are born with holes in their hearts and they seal up on their own. They do. But apparently mine never did. And he found it and made a big stink about it. So I have an EKG and he tells me that it wasn't malignant, that it wasn't dangerous, whatever that means. However, if I was ever like in a strenuous situation physically, that I should not overdo it. Stuff like that. So he kind of scared me a little bit. And then he went on to explain what a heart murmur sounds like compared to a normal heart. Does anybody know that? That it has a different sound, a different beat? So my heart doesn't beat like your guys's. No. So right off the bat, Elsa's different, right? This is how my heart beats. Or this is how your heart should beat. Love dub. Love dub. Love dub. Love dub. That's a normal heartbeat. And when he listened to my heart, it said, love dub. Psst. Love dub. Psst. See the leak? Love depths. There's a murmur. So that's what he heard in my heart. I've never had issues though. Never. I think it has something to do with my frequency now. Why would my heart beat the same as everybody else's if I've always carried the God frequency in me? It shouldn't, right? It should be different. So now it wants to like climb out of my body. It's alive. When you watch that video, think about that movie Alien. It's old. It's an old 80s movie. And the alien pops up out of the abdomen of one of the people on there. Oh my God, it's disgusting. That's what my heart looks like when it's pounding. Yeah, you'll be able to see it. I'm wearing the yellow hat. Go back and look at it. Hi. Who's out there? I have 2 viewers. Hi. One more than yesterday. I'm improving, I am. You guys like my colors today? I have blue and orange. Yeah. Blue and orange. I love it. So anyway, I just want to talk about our hearts and how, we were always told our heart is a muscle. Well, you can work out your heart. You can become a better person anytime. And that'll grow your heart frequency. And then you can magnetize big, beautiful, wonderful things. Join me. Join me on a better timeline. Yeah. Let's go. Higher your frequency with me. Go do that cleanse. Get those freaking critters out of your stomach. Get them out. I don't want nothing to do with critters. Nada. Bye, you guys. Bye.